Consistency has been a hallmark of good study habits since the 1990s. It's drilled into our heads from early age: have a dedicated desk, have a dedicated time, eliminate distractions. But what if almost everything we're told about how we learn is wrong? What being inconsistent can work in our favor, for instance, but something as simple as change in venue make a difference? Could interrupting work on a large project facilitate more inventive thinking? In mid-1970s, a trio of psychologists performed an experiment to answer just that. They wondered what would happen if people studied the same material twice, only in two different places. To test this, they presented a group of students with a list of 44-letter words like ball, and for all of the students were given two 10-minute study sessions, but half of them started in the same dimly lighted cluttered room for both sessions while the other half studied in two different rooms. The cluttered one and the neither brighter one across campus. In the last phase of experiment, researchers had the students write down as many of the study words as they could in 10 minutes. The difference in score was striking. The one-room group recalled an average of 16 out of 40 studied words. The two-rooms group recalled 24. A simple changes in venue had improved the students' memory by 40%. But it isn't where you study or practice. How you do is also a part of the environment. Think about it. Writing notes by hand is one kind of activity. Typing them is another. The same goes for studying while standing up versus sitting down versus running on a treadmill. In the end, it doesn't matter which aspects of the environment you vary as long as you vary what you can. Despite what traditional advice tells us, when it comes to learning, it's consistency, not the change, that is limited. So next time you need to study, to practice, or prepare for that big projects, mix it up. Try another room, another time of the day, take your guitar to the park, change coffee shops, switch practice chords, read in silence or with music on. Why? Because each alteration of your routine further enriches the skills being read first, making them more accessible to you for a longer period of time. That's the soul of real learning. To carry the skills and knowledge with you available when needed, no matter the environment.
Understanding note-taking. Effective note-taking in class. Note-taking equals productivity. Make sure you're more productive by remembering key facts. Create reference and keeps you focused. The main purpose of taking notes is to comprehend as much as possible and to access these notes later. To write faster, you can use abbreviations. Focus on the key information and related ideas. And try to make summaries of your notes immediately after the class to create more informative ideas. And when you want to be understood, then add more detail. Mind mapping is a tool for the brain that captures the thinking that goes inside your head. Mind mapping helps you think, collect knowledge, remember, and create ideas. Most likely, it will help you a better think. And finally, don't be afraid to compare your notes with your classmates to ensure you haven't missed critical information. Memory palace is a technique to remember facts, numbers, or other things like a shopping list. It has been around since ancient times and is also known as a method of low-key. Memory champion Marin Ulonius used it to remember in just 30 minutes. The correct order of 5,040 binary digits or a complete deck of 52 chords in just 33 seconds. Here is how it works. Close your eyes and imagine some sort of familiar physical space like your house, school, or office. And then add a mental image of the thing you want to remember. To remember a bunch of things, you can use different rooms and visualize how you would walk through the space following the same specific route. As you walk through, place the things you want to remember at specific locations. Ideally, imagining things is a funny or crazy also helps to remember. Once we had placed all the items we want to remember, our memory palace is complete. Anki is a powerful tool for students to improve their memory through flashcards. Studying using Anki is a pretty straightforward. When a card shows up, you just press on the spacebar to show the answer. However, as a tool, it is often misused and misunderstood. So create more effective flashcards to get the most out of Anki.